Rajdeep, spend a moment explaining to our viewers the complexity of Maharashtra, why this seems to have more been like a municipal or a panchayat election rather than a pan-state election with one narrative going across the
That's right. And I think your magic wall will show that also, because there are 6 regions effectively. I look at this as 6 state elections. There's Vidarbha, there's Marathwada, there's North Maharashtra, there's Western Maharashtra, there's Konkan, and there is Mumbai. Don't even identify them as one. Mumbai is very different from what happens in the Konkan. Broadly speaking, in the Lok Sabha, if you looked at it, the MVA did very well in Vidarbha, did very well in Marathwada, did reasonably well in Western Maharashtra. The Shiv Sena, Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray did quite well in Mumbai. Konkan was the one area where the Shinde Sena made the gains. And you saw in North Maharashtra, because of the onion factor, the BJP being pulled back. Broadly, if I were to look at the primary contest, these 75 seats, direct fights between the Congress and BJP are mainly in Vidarbha and Marathwada. Agrarian, largely in the agrarian belt. We've seen the BJP do very well in Maharashtra in recent times in urban pockets. The more urban you go in Pune, in Mumbai, the BJP has tended to do better than it does in rural Maharashtra. Marathwada is a complicated region over the years because of the various OBC versus Maratha struggles, but I would say that there you've got all the players in the fight. If you're in Aurangabad, you'll have the Shiv Sena, UBT versus Shiv Sena, Shinde group. If you go into rural areas, you'll have BJP pockets, you'll have Sharad Pawar pockets, and you'll have pockets of the Congress. Then come to Western Maharashtra. This is where Ajit Pawar and Sharad Pawar are in direct contest in about 38 seats. So the Sharad Pawar versus Ajit Pawar direct contest 38. 50 seats direct contest is mainly between Shinde Sena, 49 actually, between Shinde Sena and the UBT Sena, mainly in the Konkan, some in North Maharashtra, few in Marathwada, and a large number also, of course, in and around Mumbai. I think those 88, 89 will decide. If anyone has to get a majority, someone has to pummel the other into submission. One party has to go down really badly. Either Ajit Pawar goes down badly, Uddhav Thackeray goes down badly, then you have a possibility of a majority. My sense is the Congress versus BJP, Rahul, is the tight fight. Because there you've got the BJP putting a lot of effort, but there the Congress has local leaders, local OBC leaders. Nana Patole, Sunil Kedar, all OBCs, all Kunbis. And in the Vidarbha region, we saw last time Dalit Muslim Kunbi consolidation. What do you call DMK?
Adivasi as well.
Add Adivasi and ADMK. Today, among the highest voter turnout was in Gadchiroli, which is, Adivasi country. I think if there is one region, Rahul, where I think the MVA has its best chance, it's Marathwada. Whatever could go wrong for the Mahayuti has gone wrong there. If there's one region where I think the Mahayuti is likely to make impressive gains this time, it's North Maharashtra, because the onion factor no longer exists. The BJP has strong bases there. But even there, you have Nandurbar with a large Adivasi population. So nothing in Maharashtra, is uniform. Sure. It's a seat by seat. Sheila Bhatt put it very well the other day on your show, Panchayat election. It was almost seat by seat when you went across Maharashtra, because rebels, independents all play a major role. If Sharad Pawar defeats Ajit Pawar badly, as some polls suggest, then the Mahayuti has a tough time getting to the halfway mark. If Ajit Pawar can hold his own, Shinde can defeat Uddhav Thackeray, and BJP can make those recoveries, particularly in Vidarbha, and hold on to its urban strongholds. I think Mahayuti is in
Sheila Ben, what are you picking up?
So, Rahul, this election was very exciting for everybody. That goes without saying. France, Germany, England, all in the fray, and all 3 different areas and different issues. But I would say first thing first that we are sitting in Delhi, and at least I am a Delhi-based journalist, so I want to say that I don't know why it's a very strange thing that Congress led by Rahul Gandhi has one kind of a political strategy where Rahul himself does not participate in a state election in a big way, which we saw this time in Maharashtra, and I'm sure all of you will agree with that, which is a very big factor that given a choice, Narendra Modi would like to fight, even participate in a panchayat election. But here is a leader who is at last made it, and after Bharat Jodo Yatra, and he is a leader of opposition. But that is a very big issue for me, that why MVA did not put its best foot forward together, all 3 factors, It's a very surprising thing for me, I think.
Okay.
And second very important thing, because in election, what is more important कि आपके वोटर बूथ पे गए कि नहीं. I think I see Mahayuti making best of the efforts and rather ferocious efforts. I think why Yogi went to Maharashtra, why एक है तो safe है and why
बटेंगे तो
कटेंगे, all that, just to provoke and
charge up
their own constituency.
But you
So
see,
I think- but I think
Sheila,
it's-
could that be a double-edged sword? Because,
Yeah.
Lok Satta had a very interesting, the Marathi newspaper front page story yesterday. Maximum demand in Maharashtra was for Nitin Gadkari. Maximum demand by candidates. And they had candidates on record saying that we want Gadkari here. There is a belief that Yogi Adityanath may work, and this is why Maharashtra is complex, may work in an Aurangabad. Large Muslim population there, Yogi comes there, charges up the audience. But the backlash of that is then felt in other pockets. For example, in Marathwada, there is a consolidation that takes place. So, one size doesn't fit all in Maharashtra. It's very interesting. The Prime Minister in the middle of an election has gone for G20. He's chosen G20. He didn't campaign in the last
chosen
days.
kya? He didn't have an option.
No,
He has to go for G20.
He
Chosen
didn't.
means what?
No, in the sense that...
It's his obligation to go. He has to
if
go.
you see the last 3-4 days of a campaign, the BJP then brought in Nitin Gadkari and others as well. So I think the BJP has run a more cohesive campaign, not just relied on Mr. Modi this time. They've relied also a lot on their state leaders to pull their weight. It's been and I think for the Congress also, they've realized that, you can't... Rahul Gandhi waving Samvidhan didn't work for me in any part.
Not a local state issue.
I asked people out there, nobody was influenced by Samvidhan, but the moment you went into soya bean, the moment you went into the price of a cooking oil box, you see the one thing, Ladki Bahin could be a winner. If these big numbers are there, that means Ladki Bahin has worked. But at Diwali time itself, Rahul, cooking oil price went up.
7 rupees.
So every woman you spoke to would have a but. I want Ladki Bahin, great, but cooking oil
Rajdeep,
price. So
with what
it's
you
interesting.
say, but with what you say that, at least what I feel with this election, Marathwada, Vidarbha, it's an election of 3 C's, Rajdeep, because these are the, possibly the swing regions this election. Number one, I think crop is number one with what you said. Soya bean, cotton, number one on everyone's mind. Number two, I think caste, where you talk about Marathwada, this is where it was a double-edged sword, Rahul, where you spoke of cutenge to batenge, because I'll give you an example, and I'll give you an anecdotal example. You have an Ashok Chavan whose daughter is fighting from Nanded. You go there, Ashok Chavan is also appealing to the Muslim vote, which he's got till now. But now, because there's 15% Muslim vote in the Marathwada region, he cannot go out and appeal, to what Yogi Adityanath is saying. Similarly, when you come down to Western Maharashtra, you have an Ajit Pawar who has to appeal to the Muslim vote. Therefore, they are publicly, on public platforms, decrying what Yogi Adityanath has said.